All right, Shalom. Before I start, gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakorash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim Wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity under the video through the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Hey, there is an there's a united front against Keisha, right? Not only so-called Jake men, right? Or should I say Israelite men, Jake men calling her out. But you also have, I'm going to play this clip. I know many of y'all seen it. This dude, who appears to be, so-called white man, even calling out some of the great hypocrisies and BS that Keisha be on, y'all. And it's very necessary. Hey, what did Jorge Masvidal say? Super necessary, right? That's the dealio. Super necessary. Y'all, hey, the Israelite woman, one way or another, she's gonna get an order. And we know, as you know, as this um empire falls, the Heavenly Father is going to make it to where his chosen Israelite man is the most valuable resource. And then and only then is when Keisha's gonna want to get in line, and many of them simply aren't gonna make it. The chosen women will be saved and preserved, but the many of our women who are loudmouth, proud, dressed improperly, still worshiping Caesar, just can't tell them nothing. They're not gonna make it. They're gonna perish, and they're being called out. And calling them out doesn't make you gay. Calling them out doesn't mean you hate yourself or you hate your mother. Hell, hey y'all, hey, even according to the American statistics, right? The majority of black men in this country are in relationships and married to, black women. Now, whether or not that's to their benefit is on them. Nonetheless, Jake has been trying and trying with Keisha, and it ain't been working out, right? Hey, our women have been turned against us, joined with the enemy, Esau, Edom. And if you don't realize it, if you can't see it, hey, what can we tell you? So I'm gonna let this clip play. The Israelite woman is gonna learn a real hard lesson. The wicked of our women. You're gonna get an order. You're gonna bow down. You will submit, and if you don't, you will die. You will perish. That's how this wraps up. Let me get this one.
How black women bully black men, and it's so crazy to me how black women bully black men into tolerating their bullshit. They come to you obese and out of shape. Anytime you challenge their ideology, they automatically call you gay. And when you disagree with them, they turn into Mike Tyson and punch you in the fucking face. They have no communication skills. They don't know how to talk things out, and they resort to violence and lie. And you're still gonna have these cuck ass motherfuckers on the internet saying, we need to protect our black queens. Bro, they fucking hate you. They want you miserable and would love for you to fucking go to jail. Y'all need to stop protecting somebody because y'all share the same skin tone. These bitches do not fuck with you. And the proof is in the pudding. Wake the fuck up. Be loyal to yourself, not to a race of women who fucking can't stand you. It's so
Now, in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna get our women back, right? Their devotion, their loyalty, uh, and their praise. But as of right now, due to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man being over us, we just don't have it. So yes, they are very highly likely and liable to be adversarial to you, to call the police and get you locked up, right? To lie, to put you on child support. This is the realities, of the relationship game that you're playing in this world, right? When you did, and that's with any woman. Don't get it twisted. But we know it's heightened with our woman because Esau has trained them like German shepherds to be against us. And this dude, from what I understand, apparently all he deal with is nigga women, and of course, right, they go to him, thinking they finna get a white boy. And he could very well be an Israelite foreigner. I'm not familiar with his content, but he's speaking on it. Um, but he's holding them accountable, which we over here at Great Millstone hold men and women accountable. All right, there's no exclusivity. Wickedness is wickedness, and many and our culture, black culture is a woman worship is a very big problem. The Queen of Heaven worship, and all it is to your detriment. So let's do this. This spirit of women getting up and in charge and out of order, right? This is something that the Heavenly Father has allowed in these end times, and it's to the detriment, right? It's not a good thing. It's not equality. It's death. All right, Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. And we see the damages of it today on our so-called community, as a whole. Women all out of order. Everybody eating GMOs, unhealthy, out of shape, in mass. Niggas' minds is broken, strong bodies and uncontrollable emotions, you know, and then you're given a pick between, the cool, quiet dude who just work and chill, between dope man, Key John, K Jalon, or whatever, right? Who's she gonna pick? She picking Key John, K Jalon, right? Hey, soon they'll be stopped. Everybody's calling, everybody's calling Keisha out now. It's not gonna, and it's, hey, think about it like this: if the Israelite man is the most important man on the earth, then by proxy, y'all think about it. The Israelite woman is supposed to be the most important woman on the earth. So as long as she's out of order, all the women on earth is gonna act up and be out of order. That's how it works. We're both the Israelite man and the Israelite woman, all 12 tribes, right? We're the premier people on the earth. So if we're acting up, everybody else is gonna act up. The women's a nation, they just following you, Keisha. They see you acting a nut. Now they know they can act a nut. And so now it's just all bad. And of course, you got the white woman, the Edomite woman. She's the steerhead of feminism. Two ultra demons. Yep. Now I'm gonna get this video.
The Lord is giving.
I'm gonna get this video from my brother Gabarwar, my good brother, out of Rochester, New York. We'll play this clip because, hey, I know y'all know that Clancy case that's going around, right? And you have a lot of women speaking up on it. And I'm gonna just let this Keisha talk. You're just like, Keisha. Now, why are you supporting her? Why would you? That doesn't even benefit us. But once again, let's let it play.
So I'm telling you right now, listen. For damn sure, everybody can be biased all they motherfucking want to because there's 3 babies that's involved. 3 little Tylers that lost their life. I get it. But ain't nobody slow, and y'all for damn sure ain't damn dumb. Y'all can see through this shit. Look, I want you to look at the comments, okay? I want you to take a good look at the comments.
God damn it.
I want
sorry,
you to
y'all.
see, brother.
Okay, Salaki, y'all. I'm sorry.
The demonic mindset of the weaker vessel who walks around in America with this "I am innocent" spirit, which really it's called saccharine. Let me actually get that for you. It's called as fickle. That's Satan right there. Sweet. Now look at the comments. I want you to take a good look at these comments. These white women that be around us, the Spanish women that be around us, the Latino women that be around us. The average woman around us, bro, is a demon. Okay? The average woman you're around that you're talking to, hey, want to hang, that bitch is a demon.
Hey, he not lying.
All right, and they'll have no problem. I've had a crowd loser what's happening. And I am willing to die on that hill. Regardless if these people decide to just prosecute her to the highest capacity.
And if you can see the comments, people saying the husband did it. And then, since this is a NB talking, nigga bitch, a lot of people commenting are, likewise, right? Black women. So you get to see, you would think, man, oh, this just white woman out there cheering for. No, you got Keisha up in there. You got Keisha up in there cheering because, hey, when you think about it, our women are heavy into that spirit. That goes back to the Valley of Tophet, right? Sacrificing our children to Molech. Our people have a serious problem with that, right? Even that son of a bitch, Jake Lang, he said he was thankful for abortions. Otherwise, there would be 40 million more Negroes in America. which, since the abortion started and was that 1976 up until now, there's been, what estimated between 30 to 40 million fucking abortions, y'all. That's fucking wild. That's wild. Our women have been engineered to be against us. And in this truth, that is something you have to recognize and acknowledge. Now, you can still choose to, deal with an Israelite woman. Now, it might benefit you to, a lot of brothers deal with the women of other nations. You get more respect. Things are going to be, the bitch might treat you a little bit better. Understand, she's a heathen. She's going to be destroyed. It is what it is. The Lord just gave her to you as a token to help, get you through this life a little bit easier. Nonetheless, picking a Jake woman to get with just because she shares your complexion would not be wise, right? If that's simply your preference, it is what it is. Just get you a decent one if you can. But if you, oh well, I'm black, I'm only gonna deal with black. Okay, nigga, you'll find out. And you'll be on you had the biggest child support note of your life. They've been turned against us. Matter of fact, um, let's do this. I'm just gonna get this example. One of the first things you do when you're going to war, when you're fighting, when you're conquering a people, one of the first things you do is take the women and the children. I'm going to show you this example with David. Um, Ziglag. Let's see. Give me 1 second, y'all. '24 should be around here. Yep. Okay. Yep. This is. Let's see. Damn it. Okay. Yep. Slakia. This is First Samuel 30:1. It says, and it came to pass when David and his men were come to Ziklag on the third day, that the Amalekites, once again we see Edom, that the Amalekites had invaded the south in Ziklag and smitten Ziklag and burnt it with fire, and had taken the women captives that were therein. They slew not any, either great or small, but carried them away and went on their way. Y'all, this has always been one of the tactics of Edom. They take the women and the children. And now in today's time, although they have not taken them and slaughtered them physically, but they've taken them and they've taken their minds in the schools by way of the government. So as the Israelite man, you have to acknowledge and accept that your 9 times out of 10, your family, your women and children are completely against you, and you have to operate like nigga. This is not 1920s, bro. That shit over with. Now, if you have a functional family, then, maybe a blessing to you. But if you out here thinking you finna find a soul sister, use a fool. Use a fool. Right? Verse 3 says, so David and his men came to the city, and behold, it was burned with fire, and their wives and their sons and their daughters were taken captives. Then David and the people that were with him lifted up their voice and wept until they had no more power to weep. And we know, when you jump further down, David and the soldiers came and whooped that ass and got their families back. Right? And we're not going to be able to get our families back truly until the king. I want to deal with this picture right here. It says, the oppressed man must not value the perspective of his woman. Conquered women work to support whatever system is currently in power. That is the reality of our situation. Everything that they think, everything that they eat, everything that they follow was given to them by Esau. That is the mindset that they propagate. And that is the mindset that they will argue with you for and defy you for. So what you got to do, you got to stand on that front, Jake. You got to put your 10 toes down and not give in to the Queen of Heaven. I love Keisha demon. You got to stand. You got to, hey. So if that means you got to leave Keisha alone for a minute, go get you a gook bitch or a white broad or whatever, or just be celibate and be alone, and so be it, y'all. Because their minds are taken by the enemy. What does that say? Enemy hath done this in Matthew, sown his seed, right? The parable of the wheat and the tares. Esau has worked his way in, and he's completely turned them against us. So let's do this. Coming back here now. This ain't no joke. And you look at the chick right from a face. You know she ain't she. The chick she halfway decent looking, right? But she's a demon. Go put a baby in her if you want to, and watch your life go to shit. There ain't no love like black love. Yeah, okay. And find out. Shit.
Look at this bitch. Her husband did it, period. See? All the no accountability vessel. Okay, let's be real. Expect men to fall out because of.
Let's see. And that's why all the scriptures say you got to be willing to lose your life for this truth. Um, what's it? He that hateth was Matthew 19 hath forsaken houses, brothers and sisters, wives, right, mothers, fathers, children, lands for my name's sake. You got to be willing to do that, and letting go of Keisha's demonic ass is a part of that. Let me go to this other one because I got another clip from my man's right here. Hey, look at this! Look at this right here. Right, it says churches control the mother, schools control the children, and prisons control the father. Bingo. You know, Esau has set up a very elaborate system. You aren't gonna be able to spit game and re-psychologize her. That's a wrap. We just got to cut our losses and go on about our business. You know, that's just the reality of it. We just gonna the majority of us brothers, we just gonna be bachelors into the kingdom. That's when we're gonna get our wives. You just gotta swallow that down and deal with it. But you out here trying to be, you know, you got some brothers, son, brothers gonna have to learn how to be alone. You know, real talk. Hey, I was watching Elder Apostle Gabar earlier. He said he's been alone now for 14 years, meaning living alone, right? Separated. He said he's been doing this thing for 14 years now. He said he'll never go back. he was saying the same thing. Brothers have to learn how to be alone as a necessity to make it to, Lord willing, being one of the elect, to make it to our Lord, y'all. Come on now. Let me get this second one.
Women are bigger whores than says people. White women
says people
said it's not the black culture. Let me tell you what the black culture music promotes: sex, lust, killing.
And which, she a Keisha. I've done videos with her. You know, she's a little bit better now. You know, hey, you run into something like this, right? It can be halfway dealable, but the majority of our women aren't like this, wearing their natural hair and getting on the rest of them for acting a fool. Now you go run out and find this, and okay, I'll lay off you. But 98% of them ain't like this. So don't be looking for a needle in a haystack.
Each other, murder. They actually put it in their song that they killed somebody. Talk about robbery, beating cases, shooting people, taking money, making money, scamming, being promiscuous,
Taking money, making money, beating cases.
being a baby mama, sleeping around. The music of the black culture is trash. It's garbage. I don't know how you guys don't see it. Look at the influencers who are black, who has millions of followers. What do they promote? Sex, sin, violence, killing, baby mamas, scammers. You guys are, how are we not aware of what we're seeing? Who's bashing the black community when literally we got eyes to see what is wrong with the community? All these celebrities are either baby mamas or sleeping around with multiple men and promoting it. The men, even worse.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. All this, everybody celebrities, everybody baby mama. That shit crazy. But hey, I'm not biased, right? She spins some truth here, so hey, good for her, right? Hey, that one of the few amongst the many a millions in this damn country. You know, the chances of you running into something like this is minimal. All right, now I'm gonna go back up here real quick.
White women
Hey,
says people.
hey, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Right? She surprised me.
White women are bigger whores than black girls. But
Hey, and that's I can confirm said statements. Hey, the Edomite woman's a piece of shit too. A demon, the demon. She's the handmaid wife of the demon. She doesn't know how to put a disguise on.
due to their professional presentation, they do a much better job at hiding it. They're not loud, rude, and obnoxious. They don't call you gay every time you get in an argument with them. They don't yell outside in public and cause a scene everywhere they go. They don't shake their ass on top of cars in front of children. And it's sad because these white women have way higher body counts than black girls. But the problem is, all black women have to do to live in paradise is shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. And what?
And let the man lead.
That's all we've been saying. That's all we've been saying. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up and fall in line. Just shut up and do what you're told. Hey, I'm standing 10 tones down. This is a united front against Keisha. All right. And it's hey, what is I'm gonna come back. What do the scriptures say, y'all? What do the scriptures say that our women are supposed to be doing? How are they supposed to be? 1 Corinthians 14, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. 1 Corinthians 14:34. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. And this doesn't only apply in the churches, right? This is how women are supposed to ordain themselves, period, in obedience unto their husband, right? Not loud mouth and brash and fucking running amok like what we see. Come on, man. Let me go back now.
It is not that hard. I'm saying this as someone who loves black women. I don't want to go to the white side. That white pussy ain't hitting. I love my black queens, but come on.
Hey, he pandering. He pandering.
Guys, just shut the fuck up. It's not that hard. White women?
Yeah, just shut the fuck up. So are you gonna do it because he said it? Wouldn't that be something? Y'all gonna do it because he said it? You ain't gonna do it when we said, we funny looking and broke and snaggle tooth and all that. But maybe they'll listen to Brad when he said, say that's I just wanted to show my man, y'all. He was going in, and it's been going around, it's been catching buzz. But is Keisha gonna listen? Most likely not. So what's gonna have to happen? They're gonna have to die. Right? They're gonna have to die. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said, where is the Lord thy God? Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. That's where he's at. When you dead in a pile of dirt, that's when you're gonna realize, what you're supposed to be doing. So that's it, man. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakurash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wah Akwath, learning, teaching, truth, and sincerity. Shalom. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I just finished the video. I hop on the app and I see this one. I gotta add this in, y'all. I gotta fucking add this in. He just fucking did this video, man. I gotta add this one in. What he's saying is the truth. He's staying on the whole head. He's staying on Keisha head. Let me let this one play. I'm gonna put this on the back end and then we'll end it.
I said what I said about black women. All they're doing is targeting black men in my comments who agree with me by saying, oh, if you agree with that white boy, then you hate your mother. No, they don't. They agree with me on the fact that you bitches are loud, obnoxious, disrespectful, and obese. They can love their mothers because their mothers do not fit the same description that you bitches fit. Yahoos need to stop grouping yourself racially with good women who love their children and want the best for them. Shut the fuck up, sit it out, and respect everybody. Ever since I said what I said.
Yeah, so he's doubling down. And we doubling down too. Well, I'm standing 10 on it. We standing 10 on it, goddammit. Hey, man. Hey, one way or another, it's going to come to a head. Keisha, you going to get in line or you going to learn? Hey, shalom.